Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and I have a low carb grocery haul for you. I don't have it separated all by prices, but I do have it grouped together by categories. And at the end of the video, I will give you our meal plan for the week. What you see on the table is $148.06 for everything. I'll start here in the back. These are all just different kinds of pork skins and cracklings. I got these to send in Chris and Jaden's lunch. They're okay for me. This is something new. I've never tried these before. Not my favorite thing. If you want something crunchy, they really like them. Chris really likes them. So I just got a couple of different kinds, and I think they were all about $2 a bag. So salt and pepper, salt and vinegar. These are the hot ones. Those are definitely for Chris. And then these just looked fun. They were like little puffed chips. It's 80 calories for the whole bag and no sugar. And I'm trying to remember what the carb count was on these. 13 grams of carbs if you ate the whole bag. So I guess that's not too bad. I have some Carb Smart ice cream. This to me has the best sugar, carb, everything content unless you're going to make it for yourself. And my go-to all-time favorite dessert when I'm low carbing is to mix a scoop of this with some of the Stoke coffee. Now this Stoke coffee, it's unsweetened cold brew. Yeah, it's a little pricey. It's almost $5 for the container, but it is like my splurge on myself. I absolutely love it with the Carb Smart, and I can make numerous smoothies or milkshakes or whatever out of that. I picked up some more plain Greek yogurt, and I think that was around $2. I picked up some Brussels sprouts. I am not a huge Brussels sprout person. Actually, no one in the family is, but I'm going to do it with corned beef. Instead of doing cabbage, I'm just going to throw a small thing of Brussels sprouts in here, and I'll eat them that way. And I'm going to use over here some of these radishes in place of potatoes. So I'll have carrots, Brussels sprouts, radishes, onions in with the corned beef. And then this is where I start getting into some more of the dairy, meat, cheese. I picked up a bunch of these fully cooked sausages. There's 40 patties in here. Chris especially likes these quick in the morning. Jaden likes these. You can just warm them up, make them with an egg on the go. I put these in Jaden and Chris's lunches. They both really like these. These also are great for stuffing meatballs. If you take and cut them into pieces, they go inside a meatball really well. Then back here I have half and half for the office, and then I have whipping cream, heavy whipping cream for a couple of different recipes, including some homemade ice cream. I've looked on Pinterest and looked at a ton of different recipes. Heavy whipping cream is the basis for all of the homemade ice creams, so I'm gonna try a couple of those. And then I was out of butter. I went and looked in my freezer. I swore I had more butter. So over the next few weeks, every time I order, I'll be ordering butter, because when we're low carbing, I definitely use more butter. 2 packs of cream cheese. We love these turkey pre-cooked like sausage crumbles. Oh my gosh, they are so good. Just putting them in eggs or something like that, or making a roll up like breakfast burrito if you use the low carb tortillas, so good. I'm gonna be making meatballs one day coming up, and I have the sugar-free barbecue sauce and the sugar-free grape jelly. I know a lot of times those are used for appetizers, but we just like having them like that, and it's something fast I can do, like really fast on a night I'm super busy. So I have those, and I want to say those are around $6 for the whole big bag. And then I have another thing of sausages here. These are I meant to only get one. I ended up getting 2. I meant to get 1 raw, 1 fully cooked. I ended up getting 2 fully cooked things of sausages. And again, I think this one was around $5. I actually like these better than the brown and serve, but it doesn't matter. They were all within less than $1 of each other for the same amount. So I have those. And then here's our fresh fruit and vegetable. I still have some lettuces. I think I have some romaine and iceberg in the fridge, but I knew we needed a little more, so I picked up some green leaf. Strawberries. I am still having fruit in the morning. I'm kind of splitting my day in half. Up until lunchtime, I'm having fruit and carbs. Things like sugar-free bread or fruit or cherries or maybe a banana, something like that. So I'm doing that in the morning, and then past lunchtime on, I am doing very low carb, and our dinners are low carb. So that is just the way I'm doing it right now. It works for me. Chris is not. So he's keeping it just pretty much low carb all the way. I have two kinds of radishes here, one in a bag, and these were $1 something for the radishes. And like I said, I'm going to be using these in corned beef, and then another recipe, I think I might try them in clam chowder in place of potatoes and see how that goes. And then I picked up, these were like 87 cents for a thing of radishes with the greens. I wanted to saute them up. I heard the radish greens are very tasty, so I wanted to get some with the greens that were fresh and saute those up. I have some zucchini from the garden, but my yellow squash, when we were on vacation, I just got attacked by some sort of worm bug in my squash garden, and they pretty much just destroyed everything in a week. So no more squash for me. I think there's still a few more zucchini that are trying valiantly to come along, but I have some in the fridge. So I'm going to be making squash and zucchini casserole, and then I have some turnips. These are good in place of potatoes. We like butter salted mashed turnips, so I have those. Of course, our mushrooms, we do just the buttered mushroom caps. Those are extremely low carb. You just take them, pop the middle out, put some butter in them, throw the stem piece, squish them in amongst the caps, salt it, microwave it. In 5 minutes, you have a great side dish. Some bananas, because like I said, I'm still having that kind of stuff in the morning. Some sugar-free syrup, some sugar-free ketchup. I know the syrup was under $2. I want to say it was like $1.47, and the ketchup, I want to say it was like $3 or $4. It was a little more pricey. I picked up this almond butter, no sugar added, and then these sugar-free preserves right here, the Concord grape and the strawberry. Those are both very good, low carb count, no sugar, and I'll be using the grape in with the meatballs and the barbecue sauce. Boiled peanuts just to have as a snack. Those are, ooh, they gave me Cajun. I did not order Cajun. I think these are gonna have to go to Chris. He will enjoy the Cajun ones. I am a big old wuss, so I don't do spicy. And then I have this 100% peanuts. I usually buy the Smucker's brand, that has the brown and white check tops, but if I want to make cookies or something, those do not work very well. So I picked this up, and so we could do like celery and peanut butter, or I can make peanut butter cookies, like the 3-ingredient, no sugar cookies. Those turn out really well. I picked up some more whole almonds. There was a couple of things that they were out of, macadamia nuts and Brazil nuts. Those are two things I had ordered and they did not have, so I did not end up getting those. I usually make up sugar-free jellos in a little mason jar, put them in the fridge, but these just go better in the guys' lunch. And it's a sugar-free, and it's strawberry, lemon lime, black cherry, and orange, and they really like those, especially with a little spritz of Cool Whip on top at night. Makes a great dessert that's sugar-free, low carb, or I can send it in their lunch. And then these are like my go-to snack when I'm just dying for something snacky. And these are the Splenda sweetened. I know Splenda is not great for you, and there's a couple of things on the table that does have Splenda in it, but it is not my go-to sweetener. I usually use monk's fruit or stevia. So if I have a few things with Splenda, I'm not too worried about it. But these, I absolutely love these. And at 3 o'clock when I'm just craving a snack in the afternoon, this is what I do. I picked up some of these sugar-free chocolate chips to use in, I'm thinking maybe some of the ice cream, or in some of the peanut butter cookies, like peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. I have some of the Lilies that's sweetened with stevia, and I prefer those, but they didn't have those at Walmart, and I only had a few left up in the cabinet. I need to make an Amazon order. And then I picked this up for Chris. I have him a bunch of tuna in the pantry, but I thought he might want to try some salmon. So this is just regular pink salmon, and then this is lemon pepper pink salmon, and I will mix that up for him and give him some celery sticks, and he will have that for lunch when he is on the road. And then I picked up some Atkins bars. Sometimes you just really need something sweet to snack on late at night, so I picked up some of these Reese's peanut butter cups. Now these are expensive. These are like $6 a box, which is pricey, but I put them in the freezer, and these are like a special treat. So I got the brownie nutty fudge brownie bars, which are really good, and the Reese's peanut butter cups, or the they're not Reese's, they're just peanut butter cups. So those are good. And then I was watching some videos and stuff on YouTube recently about low carb, and these were 2 of the suggested bars to try that were really good. I never would have picked either of these myself personally, but online it was saying that they were absolutely delicious, so I thought I would give them a try. And then I picked these up for Chris's lunch, and maybe Jaden too, but they had dividers, so I can put like ranch on one side, and then I could put carrots and peppers and celery on the other, or something along those lines. I picked up 2 of those, and then I picked up a divider sandwich, so it kind of separates your sandwich and stuff out in there for lunches. And I'm going to see how they work and if I want more of them. So that is it. And as soon as I get the menu written up and transferred from my book onto the board, I will show you guys what we are going to be having this upcoming week for dinner. Okay guys, here is my meal plan for the week, and I'm actually changing it over a little bit early. I usually try and do this on Sunday because today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday, so we've not quite gotten there yet, but I know in my head what we're going to do, so I can just go ahead and erase and start over. But the items I do not erase are things that we did not get to, or I just will move them to another day. So barbecue chicken. We never got to the barbecue chicken. I had a migraine so bad last night, I could hardly think straight. So Chris had offered to pick up dinner. I told him, no, we don't need to do that. He'd already picked up wings earlier in the week. So we had leftover broccoli slaw, and I just made some quick, like 10-15 minute stir fry to go with it. And we had broccoli slaw over some can you tell my head is still not quite with it today? We had stir fry over brown rice with broccoli slaw last night for dinner. Chris skipped the rice. Jaden and I had the rice. So this is last week's dinner. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to erase all the meals that we did not eat last week and leave items that I still have in the fridge or freezer that I can make. So I know the roast. I am going to do a roast either tonight or tomorrow. We do not have enough leftovers in the fridge to feed everybody. So leftovers are wiped away for tonight. I will make something else tonight. So I'll come up with that, but that's simple enough. So probably breakfast for dinner. Chris has really been asking for that. So most likely my go-to when we're running short or don't have time or something like that is breakfast for dinner. So most likely breakfast for dinner tonight. Tomorrow I'll do a roast with veggies because it's something I can just throw in the crock pot while I'm doing work outside, because my goal is to work outside tomorrow and try and get all my inside stuff done today, which it is a mess. These are camp bins, and I am unpacking from these bins, reorganizing, packing in these bins, because what I'm trying to do is all of our camping gear in one color. If you've looked at any of my previous videos, I will link it up here in the corner, how I have my holiday decorations out in my shed. All of them are by color. So, you know, Christmas, well, I try and have them all by color. There's still a few bins that have to be swapped out, but like Easter is, I want to say a purple bin or a pink bin or something. Valentine's is red. St. Patrick's Day is green. 4th of July is blue. I think I have a bunch of black and orange ones for Halloween. So I'll link that video up in the corner on how that is done. So I'm trying to put all of our camp stuff into black bins so that they can all be stacked up neatly, and I know, okay, all of these black bins are camp bins. So I'm working on that. So getting back to this, I'm going to go ahead and erase everything and then set up our meal plan for the week. Okay guys, I have rearranged things a little bit because I forgot Trevelyan is here 2 nights a week for dinner, so I wanted to make sure that the things that I had planned on the nights that she is here are things that she will enjoy. I also am working on next week's menu, just kind of a rough outline of what I want to do. And as I look at that, I think, is there anything I need from the store that I will be ordering on Friday? That as I think about it, like right now, I can go ahead and put in the items that I know I need for next week, which I know I'm going to need some more onions. I want to get some sliced ham, sliced turkey, some provolone, and some Swiss cheese. So I can go ahead and add that to my next week's grocery order while I'm thinking about it. Anything else I'll put up here. And then before I place my order, I will just double check that I have all of those items on the list. I also have my notes of things that I want to do either today or tomorrow before the week starts, which I want to boil some more eggs. I have some big blocks of cheese that I'd like to get sliced up or shredded. Chris requested I cook a bunch of bacon. I may make some egg cups. It just depends on how many eggs I have. My chickens are not laying very well, and I don't know why. My babies should start laying anytime. They're getting old enough in the next month or so. They should start laying, so we'll see if I have enough for egg cups. I really don't want to buy eggs. So, and then when I looked in the fridge, what I have leftover wise is I have pumpkin sausage soup left over, and then I have a little bit of my spinach cheese chicken that I did. So there may be enough for that tonight, and I'll ask Chris if he wants that. If not, then I'll make something else and we'll just kind of nibble on it over the weekend. So that's where I'm at there. And then over here, so Monday I have corned beef. And then instead of doing a big head of cabbage and all that, I just picked up a small bag of Brussels sprouts. I'm going to see if I can kind of sneak that by the family and see if they'll eat it. And then I'll put carrots, red onion, carrots, radishes, onions, and Brussels sprouts, carrots, radishes, and onions. Yeah, and then I'll season it up, and then I'll serve that with a side of my homemade no sugar applesauce. Tuesday night, Trevi will be here, so I'm going to do barbecue chicken legs, and this is going to be the sugar-free barbecue sauce and all that with some English pea salad, and I have so much corn in the freezer, I really need to use up. I know corn is not the most low carb, but the kids both like corn, and I really need to get some of it out of the freezer. So we're going to do corn. Wednesday night, I want to do meatballs. I am dying for some of those. I would eat them right now. I've just been craving that so bad lately. So I'm going to do the grape barbecue meatballs with a side salad and sweet potato fries. Just kind of a easy, fun night to do. That won't take me much time at all. Thursday night, I'm going to do another roast. I think I might do the Mississippi roast. I don't know. I usually do Mississippi chicken, but I thought I might try a Mississippi roast. This weekend, I'll probably do what they call Jana's roast on Kimmy from She's in Her Apron. That roast is phenomenal. So I'm going to do that roast probably tomorrow night, but when Trevlin's here, I'll probably do the Mississippi chicken roast. So that will be, again, probably more corn on the cob because I'm just looking at all my vegetables with brown rice and green beans. Then Friday is leftovers, whatever we have. We usually do leftovers on Thursdays, but we're taking a break from bowling right now. So Fridays is leftovers. Get the fridge cleaned out before we go grocery shopping. Saturday, pork chops and eggs. And then Sunday, probably breakfast for dinner. I might do pork chops with peppers and onions. It really just depends on how our egg issue is going, but I will cook up some pork chops in some way because I have quite a few in there, and I also have tons of breakfast items. So I can do bacon, multiple kinds of sausages. I can do some of those high protein flapjack cakes. You know, I have options on making things. So that is what our week is looking like. Not that it's not subject to change. Like last night, you know, I just wasn't feeling doing major cooking. So I just quickly made up some stir fry and it was delicious. So I have next week that I'm working on here. Like I said, as soon as I wrap this up, I'm going to go ahead and add the items that I know I'm going to need to order for next week. Put them in my cart now. And then these are some other items that I have over here that I'm going to be doing is some keto ice cream. I don't know about the keto magic bars. I need to go back and look at that again. But keto ice cream most definitely are on our list of some sweet things to make. And then once the chickens start really laying super well, flan or egg custards are going to be on our list again because I Love those. And Swerve has that powdered sugar and the granulated sugar that you can do on top, and you can kind of brown up a little bit. So good. So this is where we're at right now. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you lots of meal ideas and how I just plan out my week. It helps when I do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started on getting this messy house done and get on with my day. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.